You and me, we're gonna have dinner.
My name is Michael Ann. I'm a seafood gourmand, and this is my city. Each week we'll explore a new dish. We'll visit the best local seafood markets.
Arctic char, sea urchin, razor clams.
And I'll invite you into my home, where I'll show you how to clean it, dress it, cook it, and eat it. The best part is, you don't need a big kitchen to get a lot of flavor.
I have got a recipe for you that's going to make you look like a star in the kitchen.
Don't be intimidated by lobster.
Today we're making sashimi.
From the catch to the kitchen, I'll be your personal fashionista.
Look at these fish. What would you do with them? What is the best thing to do with that kind of fish?
I'm gonna eat this now.
That is coming home with me.
If you want to see food as I see food, go ahead, put your best fish forward.
Hey, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to Put Your Best Fish Forward. As you can see, I have a guest chef with me today, Chef Pecko from the Four Seasons restaurant. How much of a treat is this? Have you ever gone into a restaurant as exquisite as the Four Seasons and said, oh my God, I would love to be able to make this at home? So now you're gonna learn how to put your best fish forward and cook with Chef Pecko and myself. He's gonna make one of his signature dishes, these fried oysters, which I've enjoyed many times, Chef Pecko, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to learn how to do this at home. So let's get into this. He brought all of his own things, which I'm really happy about. We're using Blue Island oysters today. And you can use any oysters. Chef told me you can use any oysters at all. So Chef, I'm going to be your assistant. You just lead the way.
Okay, so we just chucking oyster. We soak in the milk for 1 hour at least, so to take out the fishy smell, to make it milder.
Okay, good to know.
And we dip in the flour, regular flour, seasoned flour, like all-purpose flour, salt, pepper, and you know, we
toss it around
to make sure the flour cover all the oyster. After we coat the oyster in the flour, now we're going to drop the oyster in the oil. It's a regular vegetable oil, and the oil should be allowed 325, 350 degrees.
Okay, perfect. And that means I've got it on like a medium-high heat on my own stove here at home. We've had it heating up, so we're about to put the oysters inside of the vegetable oil. So the chef is taking the oysters out of the frying pan, and he's about to plate them up on these beautiful oyster shells that he brought. I always save the oyster shells just for what Chef is going to do right now. It's great presentation.
You're going to season the little oyster with a little salt and pepper. What we made here, yellow pepper puree. The fried oyster, the one we have, just put it on the top like that.
Oh, look at that. There's one left over.
And then what we have here, you need some kind of acidity, a little spicy on top of that. So we finish with a little pickled shishito pepper. Here we go.
Oh,
so we're having a fried oyster with yellow pepper puree and pickled shishito pepper.
How easy was that? Oh my goodness, these are going to be so delicious. If you want to find out the full recipe, go to putyourbestfishforward.com. You can make a comment or ask a question to the chef and I. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you'll know what recipe is coming up next week. And if you just made these beautiful fried oysters by Chef Pecko, you just put your best fish forward.